Actually, I wanted to solve a complete example in which complete analysis problem it is. It runs into 3 pages here. It ends here actually. Finally, we get the value of tensile force carrying capacity of the tension member. Only 23 students are there. Should I continue or stop it? So you can see this problem here. Oh, am I audible to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. See, as per the previous class you see, I'll just solve this problem and we'll stop it because it was morning 11, but there was a program. So here, what you are supposed to do here is a problem is given like this. Let us read the problem first. Problem number 3 is written here. Problem on design tensile capacity. So it is already designed section is given to you people. Diagram will be there in the problem. Okay. You can see this angle is connected to a gusset plate here. You can see this here. Gusset plate thickness is 12 mm. Okay. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bolts are connected along a single line. 5 bolts are connected. The diameter of the bolts is 20 mm, which is given in the problem. They have to give the diameter. You have to actually assume also if it is not given, but normally they are giving it. Diameter of the bolts, 5 bolts is 20 mm. Size of angle section. Angle is equal angle. See this 100, which is connected here. See this. This is the angle section as you can see here. Try to understand the problem first. So this is the angle section you can see here. One is outstanding leg is 100. Connected leg is also 100. It is equal angle. And this 60 mm is there. No, you can see the 60 mm is taken from the steel table. Table 31, page 168 of steel table. This gauge distance, we call it as gauge distance. So it is not passing through the centroid, it is passing through the gauge distance of. So this gauge distance 60 mm is given in the problem, but if it is not given also, you can find it from the code book, steel tables book, where you have to search for gauge distance for this angle, 100 into 8 mm thick. Okay. So now you look at the problem first. That is, the problem is given like this. So the end distance is 40, pitch is 50 here. Again here end distance is 40 at the other end. You can see that one. So 40, 40 on the other side. One side this is 40 angle section vertical. If you see the dimensions, this is 40, this is 60. Gauge distance is given. I have already highlighted this one in the Notes only it is highlighted using the highlighter pen, and I have given you where it is available. But in the problem, in this case, they have given it. Normally, they are supposed to give that one. In the design, you have to check it. This is not a design problem. So let us see that. With 20 diameter bolts, BOLTs, as shown, determine the tensile capacity of the joint. So usually it carries 12 marks. So for 12 marks, what I am supposed to do, observe here. As I told you previous in the previous class, you have to find out TDG. See this one again. I have opened it. Steps are there here. In such cases, find out TDG, TDN. You can see TDN. There are two expressions in the code book. Second expression should be used. Where it is? It is here. This is the second expression here. This one I'll be using it as I explained yesterday. Okay, TDG should be used for this one angle section. So three values I am calculating as I told you in the previous class. Okay, it is here. See this. So I will be calculating TDG, design strength against yielding of cross section, TDG. Second number you see here, net section rupture, TDN, using this formula which is inside this color, this one here, encircled formula, it is inside this one. So this is how I'll show you today. Then determine the strength against the block shear. I have already explained the block shear problem in the 1 hour before class. Okay. So that block shear is calculated using two formula, TDB1, TDB2. Out of these two, smaller should be taken. Finally, once the smaller is taken, smaller of this plus TDN and TDG, smallest of the three. That becomes your strength of the. So it means you need to open page number 33, 34, then 32. To get these expressions, you have to open 32, 33, 34 pages. You will get all these formula over there. So right now you don't worry about that. Later you can see that those pages 32, 33, 34. Right now you concentrate on how to find out those whatever parameters are there, how to find out those parameters in the formulae. Okay, so let us see, this is the problem now. I have to find out three values: yielding, rupture, and block shear. Let us see this first one. Tensile capacity or design strength is calculated. Tensile capacity or design strength is calculated based on the following three criteria. First one is here. First one is this one. Design strength against gross section yielding, TDG. Where this is available, I have written IS 800. You can say page 32, clause 6.2. You have to write it clearly in the notes. When you solve the problem, you should not forget to write the page number of the code book. Should not forget it. Write the page number IS 800 2007 clause 6.2 should be written properly. So Fy Ag by gamma m naught. So here, referring the steel table, what I have done, Ag is area of the angle section. So I have referred the steel table. 1539 is the value of Ag. Remaining two values are just substituted, 250 and 1.1. Now, very simple formula. First one is TDG. Fy into area of the angle section, which is given in the steel table, 1539. Remaining values you substitute, 349.8 nearly. 349.8, I got it, TDG. Very simple expression. It is as you can see here. Okay. So let us see the next calculation, second calculation, which is yesterday only I explained it. Page number 33. Let us see this one here. This one is design. Are you able to see this one? Or you want me to zoom it? So second calculation you can see here. I have made it a little bit. Zooming is done. You see this. This area, I think I should explain right now. I should explain it. Otherwise, this is a very tricky calculation. But only 30 students are there right now. How to find out area of an angle section? See this one, because it is required. Totally A is given, but area of each leg is not given in the problems. So approximately, I'll show you. Observe this one. This one is not there in the textbook. Just carefully observe this. Only this is important in today's class. Rest all you can manage it. This class, what I'm going to tell is important, which is in connection with this formula. This is in connection with this formula here. In this formula, we need a separate areas of both the legs. AG naught is area of outstanding leg. ANC net area of connected leg. Two separate legs, the area will not be there in the steel tables. You have to calculate it. So just observe this one. I'll be going a little bit slow here. Only this is, according to me, today's most important thing is today's class is this one. Explanation will not be there in the textbooks properly about this. So you have to observe this one here. May feel it is very simple, but it is not the case. Because in the actual steel, this one angle, all curves are there. I have taken it as two rectangles. Lot of curves are there. I'm not going to consider them like that. Simple two rectangles. This is 100. This is 100. Now what I will do is, I'll just observe this. ANC. Now I'll draw this figure. Observe this one. I'm going to draw. There is a 22 mm hole is there because 20 mm diameter means 20 plus 2. D naught is 22. Now observe this. I'm going to draw this one here. Connected leg is this one. Let us say this is the connected leg. Okay. Connected leg is this. So my question is, area of each leg separately, you should get it. This is a hole of 22 mm because 20 mm is the diameter of the bolt. So this is how much? 22. Okay. Now AN, I need two values here. One is area of gross area of outstanding leg, the leg which is not connected to the gusset plate. See this. If you look at this diagram here, only one leg is connected to the gusset plate. This is connected leg. Outstanding leg is this one. This leg is not connected to this one, gusset plate. So first calculate area of this one. Area of outstanding leg is AG naught, gross area. Why it is called as gross area? Because there is no hole in this outstanding leg. So I'm going to calculate these two separately. So let us see this AG naught. AG naught, how to calculate it? I'll take the center line here. So these are the center lines like this. Okay. So my job is to calculate two areas. I'll be slow here because remaining calculations are not, you don't have to worry much about those calculations. You can see this. In this formula, I'll be calculating this and AG naught. I'll show you this value. See this. I'll show you the value here. This is ANC I have calculated in the first, but here I'll calculate AG naught first. AG naught. So look at this AG naught and I'll take you back to that diagram again. This you can see. L1 minus T by 2 into T. L1 is 100. The bottom width, that is the outstanding leg width is L1 is that is 100 minus T is 8 thickness by 2 into T. Now observe this. This formula you will get confused here. That's why I'm clearing it. L1 minus T by 2 into bracket. Now what I'm telling you is this is the length part, length into a thickness is T. This entire thing is length. L1 minus T by 2 is length into thickness. So which is AG naught. Let us go back to the diagram. How to understand this one in the diagram I'll show you now. So look at this diagram again. How much is this? How much is this red line? This is 100. How much is this distance? If this is L1,
96.
100 minus
96.
no, I agree. 100 minus T by 2. You agree for this? Let us say 100 is L1. Let us, I'll call it as L1. And this 8 mm as T. This is T. Okay. Now give me this red color horizontal line distance, whatever red I have shown. No? How much will be that one in terms of L1 and T? How much is this? L1 is 100 minus T by 2. So L1 minus T by 2. Is it clear this one? What I have done? Center line distance from this end to center line is L1 minus T by 2 into thickness. Now your area will be, just observe, it's a very interesting thing is there in this case. Now you observe this. Now the area L1 minus T by 2 into 8 is this area. Which is that rectangle? That rectangle is this much. Nobody see book in the books they have not explained anything like this. Huh? Just carefully observe this. This is one rectangle. What is this rectangle? Can you tell me size of this rectangle? L1. This is the rectangle that AG naught. AG naught is this rectangle. So I'll write it. Observe this. I'll write it. L1 minus T by 2 is the length part into thickness part. Okay. Now A, this is you have to substitute all and get it. Let us go to A and C. Total area will be same. Huh? Total area will not change. I'll show you that one. Total area remains same actually. Area of connected leg, net area of connected leg. Now observe here. Huh? Even this is also interesting. Only see this one. I am going to look at connected leg. This is 100, but I'll remove it because I have to write something here. That is 100 only, but I'm removing it. Somewhere here, I'll show you this as 100. So this explanation will not be there in the book. Just observe it. Your job is to find out AG naught and ANC. Net area and gross area. Net area of gross area of outstanding leg. You may be wondering how this is. You will come to know if I get ANC here. Just see this one. So how I am going to calculate net area of the connected leg. What is net area? It is area of the connected leg minus area of the hole. You have to remove this much because that much hole is punched to insert the bolt. Okay, it means find out the total area of the connected leg minus area of the hole. You will get net area ANC. So observe here what I am doing here. You observe. So I will calculate one more distance here. I'll show you that one. One more distance I'll show you here. This distance I want it actually. Just the way I have calculated center no here, up to the center of this next rectangle. In that way, I am coming from top, center of the horizontal rectangle, I am coming now here. Center of the horizontal rectangle, or I can say outstanding leg. So how much is this one? Green line. Again, it is L1 minus T by 2. Okay, because both are of same dimension. If it is different dimension, it is different. Whatever this actual dimension connected leg is, that much you have to take. Here again, I'll write this one as L1 minus T by. Okay. L1 minus T by. You agree for this? This distance, green color. Top to center line. Total is L1, that is 100. In that one, you subtract half of thickness because this is half. Just I'll zoom it. Just see this one. I'll be spending more time on this remaining calculations. I'll go fast, but here you need to understand these things properly. Okay. Now I will show you the rectangle which I considered as L1 minus T by 2 into thickness. Which rectangle is that? I'll show you. Observe here. That is where the interesting part comes here. So this rectangle, see this. The rectangle is here. It is not net, it is complete area it is. I have not subtracted anything right now. I'm showing you the complete rectangle area. What is this? Now what is the area here? L1 minus T by 2 into 8 is whatever I have hatched with the red ink, red color. See, that is all that area. I think you agree for this. Now see this one. So you can see there is an overlapping of small portion here also. This portion has come in both the rectangular area calculations. See this. Where is that one? This area. I'll just darken it. Observe this. I'll just darken this portion. I'll darken this one. This part has come in both calculations. You agree for this? Because I calculated one rectangle, I'll just show that one. See this one. Firstly, I calculated the rectangle, horizontal rectangle. See, I'll just show that one again. Which was that? I'll show you. First rectangle was 1. I'll write 1 here, 2 here, 3 here, 4 here. This is rectangle 1, which I have taken it as gross area of connected leg. 1, 2, 3, 4. You agree for that? Next one is area of connected leg. Actually, now it is connected leg. I'll show you that rectangle. Which one? Just see this one. Which is that rectangle? I'll show you. A. This is A. This is B. This one is C. See this. This one is C. This is B. So ABCD is one more rectangle. So if you add these two, you will get the total area of angle section. What about this unhatched portion? White portion is remaining. What about that? That has been already taken now because it has come 2 times. This part now, blue color, this one is there. No, that has come in both the rectangles. So that is taking care of this white portion now. So in this way, the area is calculated. So if you look at 1, 2, 3, 4, it is area of this rectangle is L1 minus T by 2 into thickness. You can see this 1, 2, 3, 4. This is whatever gross area I am telling, that is this. Whatever gross area I am telling, this one. So what I will do here, 100 minus 8 by 2. You can see that rectangle 1, 2, 3, 4 into 8. So gross area, there is no confusion, I think. Only net area of connected leg, you may be having some problems. So A, B, C, D, I will write it as it is. This area is again 100 minus 8 by 2, okay, into thickness. Same I'll write because rectangle ABCD and 1, 2, 3, 4 both are same because it is equal angle into 8. Then minus, because why minus comes in this case? Because there is a hole here. This is 22 into thickness is 8. So this is what I have written there. The only thing is that this is further modified. 8 is common here in both the cases. So what I have done, 100 minus 8 by 2 minus 22, outside 8 is taken. Whatever formula I have written here. So this is a very important calculation for you people. If there is any doubt, you can ask here. Any question regarding this, any confusion? I have already told you, first calculate area 1, 2, 3. Area 1, 2, 3 because it is outstanding leg. There is no hole in this. So what we can do, 1, 2, 3, 4 area you calculated. It is 100 minus T by 2 into 8. That is what I have written here. Thickness AG, not is O. I think there should not be any problem here. ANC is area of connected leg. Again, area ABCD minus area of the hole 22 into 8. If you remove that one, you will get A and C. This is as simple as that. Now this formula, whatever is there, no, this has been slightly modified there because 8 is common, thickness is common in both the cases. So thickness is taken 100 minus 8 by 2 minus 22. Outside 8 is taken over there. See that one. Huh? So what I will do here is, just see this one. I'm going slow because of this reason only. AG naught 768. 100 minus 8 by 2 into 8. 768. So here I'll write 768 mm square. Then what I will do here, ANC, you look at this. ANC is calculated first. ANC was calculated first. That is here in this starting page. It is, see this. ANC. L minus D naught minus T by 2 into T. Directly, if I told you this formula, you would not have followed it. L minus D naught minus T by 2. Same formula is here. See, I can convert this one into, I can say that this is, I can say that this one, here I have taken L1, no, L1 minus T by 2 minus D naught, because 22 is D naught. 8 is common. So it is L1 minus D naught minus T by 2 into T. This is what I have written over there. See that. This is what is written over there here. L1 minus D naught minus T by 2 into T. So 100 minus 22 minus 8 by 2. See, only difference here between this AG naught is the outstanding leg, there is no hole. So simply 1, 2, 3, 4 is the area. 1, 2, 3, 4 is the area. Connected leg has a hole of 22 mm diameter. I have to subtract that much. That is, again, it is A, B, C, D. Again, same area minus area of hole. You have to subtract it. That is what I have done. If you look at this formula here, whatever I am trying to explain, what has happened, you observe again here. Again, you can say this formula, you look at this formula here. Again, I have written the same formula here also. The reason is it is equal angle. If unequal means whatever is 100 is not there, it may be 90, right? 90 there. So here I have to subtract area of the hole. That has been converted into a simple formula. So I'll write this. Any questions are here? 592, I'll write it here. Five nine two. Mm. If there is any question, I'll wait. You can ask me here. If anybody has any doubt in case of AG not AMC, you can ask. This type of explanation is not available in any textbook. Directly you have to understand on your own actually. But see this, any questions are there, you can ask me here. How the area of individual legs is calculated. In the steel table, they give the total area of the I section. Together they are giving. They don't give the separate area of each leg, they won't give. Okay. Anybody has any question here?
No, sir.
You can take the screenshot of this. If you want, I'll write 100, 108 because it is already there. 100, 108 is also there in this. 8 mm thickness is there, 22 opening is there. So try to understand the way like this. It is. Later you check, try to go through this screenshot. I'll be uploading it today. I'm uploading whatever is left out. 4 5 classes YouTube. I'm uploading it. That is different. But just check with your screenshot and just check whether you followed it or not. So let us see this. The next part. First is TDG. Already done it. TDG is very simple. 349.77 or 349.8. Simply, what is this is called as design strength against gross section yielding of gross section without any openings we have to consider. So it is AG. AG is 1539. Now, if you want whether it is 1539 or not, if I do like this also, it will be 1539 only. I can give you guarantee that. If you want to calculate, let us say hole is not there. Hole is not there. You calculate L1 minus T by 2 into T. Again, this rectangle ABCD also L1 minus T by 2 into T. It will be without hole. It will be whatever total area is given in the code book in the steel table. That area matches with that. Then only you can say it is correct. This area will be 1539. Whatever 1539 is total angle area it is. You will get the same 1539 if there is no hole here, and if you follow this method L1 minus T by 2 into T, again L1 minus T by 2 into T, because here it is an equal angle, you will get the same number 1539. That you can try later on. 1539 mm square. So this is 349 TDG. Because TDG this calculation is not there, here it is. So now what I will do, I have calculated ANC and AG naught. So here we can see in this formula TDN, design strength against net section rupture. It is rupture actually, you can't see that one. RUPTURE, rupture. Or we can say tearing. So where this is available, you should write this also in the examination clearly. IS 800 2007, page 33, clause 6.2. This formula is there on that page 33. Now your job is to simply substitute these values ANC and AG naught I have calculated. FU 410, FY, you can see it is 250. All those you substitute and find out the value. That's all. Okay. This is still something is left here. Beta is there. No? Okay. So this is a in this way I have calculated. Let us calculate beta is also important actually. That's also important. That is, it means beta calculation you should understand. Not only ANC, AG naught. Beta, observe here. Beta, how it is calculated. Same page number. Same page number. Observe this. So beta, I think I have not written the formula right here. Beta formula is there. So I will do like this for beta. I will check these notes that I am having here and I'll tell you what it is. Formula for beta. If you are having that code book, you can see that one. Otherwise, if I will just try to open that also, because it is an important calculation now. I'll try to open that page and I'll tell you what it is. So you need some patience here. Connection restored. I'll try to open that page. Let us see what is there. Here I cannot see 34. I'll go to 40 first. Now I'm in 34. Design of compression members I have reached. This is 33 page number, and the formula of beta is it is here. I'll just this formula I'm trying to show you here. This one I'm going to calculate as beta. 1.4 minus 0.076 W by T Fy by Fu Bs by Lc. Its range should be within these two. The range should be within 0.7 and this constant. That I'll show you in the solution. So it should be between 0.7 and this number. This is a constant number. Fu is constant, gamma m0 is constant, divided by Fy into gamma m1. Both all are constants here. So this number and 0.7, in between these two it should come. Beta should come in between that range. It will come because it is analysis problem. Means they have checked it and they have given. Because I cannot change the section in the analysis problems. In design, I can say I will go with some other section and I'll try for that. Here I cannot say like that. This is an analysis problem. So let us see this one here. This formula W by T and all this. What is that you see here? Now observe this formula here. I'll just write again. Observe this. Beta calculation. You have to see the book and code book and understand what are those first. So it is 1.4 minus 0.076 W by T. W is this distance. That is, what is that? Size of the outstanding leg, W, that is 100 by 8 is the thickness. Okay. Then Fy by Fu, it is 250 by 410. W by T, what is small w in the formula? Small w is size of the outstanding leg. It is 100 in this problem. Both are equal angle sections, so it is 100. But it is outstanding leg dimension. If the outstanding leg dimension is 80, this will become 80. Now 250 by 410 will not change. 152 by 152 by 200 is important. What is this? This you have to understand. How to understand 152 and 200. Once you do this, you can calculate beta. Almost the problem is over except for block shear. Okay, let us see that beta calculation again. So 1.4 minus 0.076 W by T. So size of the outstanding leg divided by the thickness 100 by T. Fy by Fu 250 by 410. Now this one you need to understand what is 152, what is 200. 152 is here, see this. What is this 152? BS, shear lag width. Shear lag width, it is W plus W1 minus P. W plus W1 minus T. So you start from this side. How to go about it, I'll show you now. Start from, let us say, start from this end. You go like this, measure this distance, or else I'll show it here only. Otherwise, there will be confusion here. Start from this point, go like this, W. Then W1 up to the center of the hole. You go there. In that one, you subtract T. It is a formula. It is not. It is not only this distance. The formula is like this. That is W plus W1. W1 is corner to the center of the hole, which is gauge distance. 60 mm. It is gauge distance. So it is W plus gauge distance minus thickness of the member. So which is 152. It is here. See this 152. 152 is this one. Okay, how I got it? W plus gauge distance, or W1, it is given in the code book. W1 they call it. W1 is nothing but gauge distance from the corner of the angle section up to the center of the hole. That is gauge distance, but here in the formula it is indicated as W1. So 100 plus 60 minus T, that is shear lag width 152. Okay, BC means what? BC means, as I this one LC. This is BS, this is BS, this is LC. LC I have defined in the yesterday's class, which is center to center distance between first and the last bolts. That is available here. That is why when you solve it for the first time, it is going to take a lot of time. This is LC. Whatever is there, whatever below I have written. So center of first bolt to center of last bolt. So 50 into how much is this? 50 into 4, isn't it? Okay. So this is a distance between first and last bolt, center to center. You got this point? I think there is no problem, isn't it?
Sir, W1, sir.
Okay, I think see this one here. I don't have to go there. It is written. I just did see that one. If the formula is here only, no. W by T. W by T means 100 by T, because W is what? Size of the outstanding leg 100. Thickness is 58 mm. This is clear. Fy by Fu is clear. That is 250 by 410. BS by LC. BS I told you, no, BS is here. How do we calculate BS? BS is here only. See this. What is the problem? What is your confusion? 100 plus 60. Corner to center of the hole. I'll show you to observe here. Corner to center of the hole. Again, observe this. This distance. Or if you want me to tell here, this distance. This corner is here. See this. So you have to get adjusted with my way of teaching, because I'll be opening different pages, because I need to take you to the correct diagram actually. This is what I'm talking about. Red line, whatever red line new I have drawn, a new red line, vertical line. That is what I'm talking about here. That is 60. That is W1 here, W1. So 100 plus 60 minus 8 is 152. That is already calculated here. Then BC by LC, I mean BS by LC, BS is calculated. BS is calculated here. I think see BS is 152, you know it here, BS is calculated. But that's what I told you, W plus W1 minus 8, 152. So 152 is written. LC is 200, distance between first and last bolt, center to center. That is 200, 50 into 4. So substitute all this you substitute, you are getting a value of 0.96. You got a value of 0.96. Now you check whether it is in between these two numbers, 0.7 or 1.44. It has to be between these two. How I got 1.44? You substitute those constants. I'll take you to the code book now. Just say all your values of beta should be 0.7 to 1.44. 0.96 is in between these two. So it is accepted. 0.7 to this number. This is a constant which will be 1.44. Fu by gamma m0, Fi by gamma m1. If you calculate this, it is 1.44. So in that range, the value should be there. Okay. So this is how I have calculated all this. Then I have substituted in the formula, in that formula of TDN. Okay, I'll take you again to that place now, that formula here. See. So 0.9 Fu ANC by gamma M1, beta is calculated AG naught Fy by gamma M0. Now you substitute all these values, divide by 10 raised to 3, you will get in newtons. So 342.32. Okay. TDG and TDN are calculated. Only one calculation is left. So another 5-10 minutes, I will stop today's class. So this is already I have explained shear plane and tension planes. So you have to calculate shear and tension planes using this formula TDN. Shall I stop it now? Because this is already done. Here, this notes I'll share it. So this is also big calculation is there, block shear. So that is why purposely I have taken block shear in a 1 hour class, previous class. Block shear, only block shear I explained, even though it is just a part of the solution. Design strength against block shear is one part of the solution, but I have taken 1 hour for that. So these calculations you can see here, all these calculations I have done. Design strength against block shear is the smaller of this and this. Again, you can see page 33, 34, 6.4.1, it is there. I already told you I have done it one full class. 1 hour I have taken for this. Just to calculate this part, this one, this is either this, smaller of this, or this formula. Anyone, whichever is smaller, you should take it. But remember, you have to, you require a lot of speed AVG, ATN, AVN, ATG. All other values are fixed. 4 areas you have to calculate. Once you are perfect in 4 areas, then only you can say, I can solve problems in module 4. If you cannot calculate AVN, ATG and all these 4 area values, you cannot depend on this particular module. Because it comes even in the design also, in the analysis also. So you go through this one. I will upload the YouTube wherein I have taken one full hour for block shear only. Once again, go back and watch that particular half an hour, this one, you will be able to solve this problem again. Again means you will be able to get it. I have calculated all separately AVG, ATN, AVN, AT. All these have been calculated here. I have substituted the values. I got TDB1, TDB2. Smallest is TDB2. So out of all these values, 264 happens to be the smallest, because I have to consider smaller of block shear, compare with the remaining two. Compare with the remaining two, TDG and TDN. Okay, like that we have to get it. So smallest was 264.98. Okay, that is why TDB is the smallest out of the three. TDN, TDG and TDB, last smallest is 264.9, say 265 we can say. And design tensile capacity is smaller than design against cross section yielding, against net section rupture. All this compared, all these are, therefore the design tensile capacity TD is equal to 264.98 or 265. 265. This is the final answer that we have arrived at. Is it clear, this one? Anything that you want to know here? Any questions are there? I'm going to share this page immediately today. Huh? If you can solve this, you are safe in this module. If you can solve this problem and if you can understand what is what, if you're not following block shear and beta value and this AG not, I mean this one, this calculation, again you spend two hours on this, right? Because most of the calculation in the design also same thing will be repeated. Got it?